right.
What's up, guys?
Hi.
How are you guys doing? Just waiting for some people to come into the chat.
We're waiting for someone to come in because there's nobody at the moment.
All by myself. I wanna be all by myself.
We can't use actually.
What's up, guys? We got some people in the chat now, in the group, on the live.
Thanks for joining us, guys. Hey, Constellation.
What's up, guys? What's up, Constellation? Constellation.
Constellation. I can't see any stars up there. Nah, here.
So we're live, raw, uncut, with DMO World on a Friday night, guys. Welcome, guys. As you guys know, we don't often do this. Normally we have the safety net of being able to edit our videos before we put ourselves out there, but now we're forgetting all that. We're breaking all that down.
Yeah.
We're going live. We're doing things off the... Do you see what I mean? We're doing things off the wing.
Okay. Let's simmer down.
Okay.
Yes, so sorry guys if the quality seems a little bit off. We're on our Mac at the moment, and you know Mac cameras are not that great, so sorry for that in advance. I'm just going to go and read some of your comments, and just want to say hi Sylvia, what's up, Kingston, Jamaica in the house, hope you're doing well. And hey Christine, thank you so much for the love, Christine.
Hey Kathy Jacobs.
Oh, hey, Kathy. How you doing?
Can I say this is so much easier than the last live we did?
Yeah.
Hence why we decided to do it on the webcam, because the last time I used my phone, and I don't know if you guys have ever tried a live on your phone, but it's not easy. It's like you've got to keep tapping the screen, scrolling. So we're on the Mac, and it's making things easier.
Most definitely. We can see your comments much, much better. So, hey, Lisa, happy Friday. Happy Friday to you all.
Happy Friday, guys.
Hey,
Friday's
lovely Lady Plump. I like that name. Lovely Lady Plump.
Lovely Lady Plump.
Yeah.
It's 3:30 p.m. in Barbados. Shout out to Margaret. 3:30 p.m. Wow.
What's the weather like there? I bet it's nice.
3:30. So that's...
And I'm trying to...
are we talking 5 hours difference?
6 months.
I think
yeah,
5 hours
5. Yeah, right. Yeah.
We know there's obviously going to be a time delay. So in the UK, it's 8:30 or 8:33 p.m. So
Florida's the same time. I guess, yeah, Barbados and Florida got a similar time.
So the girls are in bed, the girls are fast asleep, and it's just the two of us.
Yes. So guys, we were thinking of doing a live Q&A, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just going with the flow.
Yeah, because sometimes when we do Q&As where we get people to ask from Instagram, some people are not on Instagram, so they can't ask the questions. And then you may ask questions in the comments and we might not see the comments. So we just thought if we do a live one, it's easier. We'll try and answer as much as we can. If the questions are a little bit, we might just
keep it respectful, guys.
Keep
it respectful. That's what I'm saying.
That's it.
Yeah. And we're going to do our best to read out like hello, shout outs. But last time, I think I put myself under a little bit too much pressure to read everyone's comments out. And I was just like, hey, shout out, like that. So
yeah,
if we don't respond, our bad. We're trying to see all of the comments and read as much out as we can.
Most definitely. And yeah, just thank you so much for joining us, and let us know what you guys are doing on your Friday night. Why? Well, I was going to say, why aren't you guys out? But what's the point in going out? Staying in is the new going out, I say.
And it is like 3:30 p.m.
Oh yeah, that's true. That is true.
Like, and some people it's going to be even earlier.
That's true. So over here in England, it's 8:30 at night. So almost bedtime for me. This is usually my bedtime.
I mean, maybe we should do it a bit later on in the evening when you guys are home, because I guess a lot of people are going to be at work right now.
That's very true. That is very true.
So maybe we chose a bad time to do it, but
it's all right.
It's trial and error. It's trial and error.
Yeah. Wendy Faith, hey, Kenya, well represented. Yes. So
we've got happy birthdays, thank you. It was my birthday yesterday. Thank you, Kathy Jacobs.
Yeah, and thank you for all the love actually on the post yesterday for Tommy's birthday. It was a lot to go through. So yeah, we just want to give everyone a shout out and say thank you so much for his birthday. Did you enjoy your birthday, babe?
I did enjoy my birthday. We didn't do anything too crazy. Just stayed in, had some Wingstop, drank a little Bel Air rosé, and that's about it.
And a few people thought that you just turned 30.
That's because you said I'm 30 fine.
Okay, I didn't want to put your age out there. So I was just thinking...
I'm older than 30.
Yeah.
I am older than 30. What does 30 fine rhyme with?
That's why I said 30 fine.
Because it rhymes
with your age. But he's gone a few years past his 30s.
What? He's past my 30s?
Not past your 30s, you're age 30.
I'm not 40 yet.
Oh,
I'm not 40 yet. I'm not 40 yet.
No.
I'm not far off though. I'm not far off, guys.
Have we been to Croatia? No, we've never been to Croatia, actually. I've heard that it's pretty good, actually.
Croatia? No, I've never been to Croatia.
No. I would like to go. Apparently, you've got nice beaches.
Beaches?
Beaches? Yes. See, it's my bedtime. I need to go to bed.
8:30 is late.
Yeah, it is very late. Night. I'm normally in bed at 7 with the Raya. Hi, Sharon and Tommy. Looking good. Thank you, doll of God. Thank you. Pamjeet Kumar. Hi from Germany.
What's up, Pamjeet? I remember Pamjeet. I remember that name from the last live.
Definitely.
Shout out, Pamjeet.
Thanks for joining us again. And Christine, it's 3:35 in New York.
Yeah, I know that New York's 5 hours behind us.
Anything in America, Tom will know that the time difference.
No, not anything. I know like the East and the West Coast. I know the West Coast is 8 hours behind and the East Coast is 5. Anything in between, I'm not sure.
Okay. Oh, and Colombia's similar time zone as well.
Colombia.
Yeah. Oh, that's very good. This is actually quite good because it actually helps me with
your geography.
With geography, yeah, definitely. Hey, Matambo. Hey, family. Nice to be here with you and happy birthday, Tommy.
Thank you, Matumbo. Thank you.
Okay.
9:36 in South Africa. Shout out to Audrey Tessner. Oh, yeah, because an hour ahead.
It's an hour, yes.
Yeah. Hang on. Am I right in thinking that in South Africa, the clocks don't change?
No, they don't change. I think hours change. Am I right?
Our clocks change, but in South Africa, the clocks don't change. It stays the same. So it's like, obviously, it fluctuates between the 2 hours.
2 hours and then that 1 hour. Yes, I think that's right. Correct me if I'm wrong, Audrey.
Okay. Miley Murray, hi fam, excited. It's Friday. Shout out to y'all. Shout out from Delaware, USA. Shout out to Delaware.
Nice. I wouldn't know where Delaware is.
Delaware. Right, okay. I'm going to be honest about Delaware, okay? I only know Delaware because it was mentioned in Wayne's World. Do you remember the scene in Wayne's World? Hi, I'm in Delaware.
And that's it. I've never watched Wayne's World.
Absolutely no respect to Delaware. I know nothing about it, but shout out to Delaware.
Never watched Wayne's World, to be honest. No, I have, but I don't remember. You made me watch it. You made me watch it. Yeah. You made me watch things like that, like Wayne's World and Dumb and Dumber.
Like the sort of stuff that white people watch. That's what you're trying to say?
I didn't want to say that, but since you said it, yes.
White films. Come on, Wayne's World. Wayne's World is dope. Who doesn't
Wayne's World. Okay, yeah. All right.
Okay, Margaret. The weather is warm, windy, sunny, and lovely. That was from Barbados, right?
I think so. Yeah. Constellation. Let's see. Pensacola, Florida.
Pensacola, Florida. What?
Yeah.
I don't know exactly what part of Florida that is, but I'm sure it's nice. I'm sure it's nice. Sandra L. Hello, Tommy and Sharon. Happy birthday, Tommy. Thank you. Thank you, Sandra L. Appreciate the love.
Hey, beautiful people. What do you think about Will Smith's moment? Wow. Zeta Elise. Why would you do that?
Do you want to go first, or do you want me to?
First of all, I couldn't watch it. I didn't watch the Oscars. I've never watched the Oscars, but I saw the highlights the next day on the news. I couldn't watch it at first because I was so embarrassed. You know, when a moment's like so cringy and you just can't watch it. So I turned it off. I thought I couldn't do it. Then I watched it again, and I just thought first of all, I thought it looked staged.
That's what I thought. That is what I thought.
Because of the way Chris Rock was with his hands behind his back, and he looked like he was leaning in. But
it's like walking up to him, wasn't he?
Yes. So that's what I first thought, that it was staged. But in terms of, let's say, whether Will was right or wrong, I'm going back and forth with this, because at the same time we don't know how much stress Will might have been under and what had happened before. Maybe they got into an argument before they went there. But a lot of people are pointing out the fact that Will Smith laughed before. And he laughed first.
Yeah.
But I thought, sometimes when, let me say, a lot of Black people, when we're like about to get mad, you kind of do that kind of awkward laugh, like,
it's kind of like,
I'm gonna show you, bam. That's why I thought maybe that's what the laugh was.
Or maybe he just saw Jada Pinkett's face after. He's like,
that's
funny. He's like, okay.
My wife's looking at me. Let me do something. Let me
He's more scared
myself.
of his wife than he is maybe.
Maybe.
I don't know.
But it's hard because there's a lot of pressure, I think, put on celebrities, especially, that, let's say, like Will Smith. He's very poised. He knows how to speak in front of people. He's someone that you look up to, that you wouldn't mind your children listening to, because he doesn't swear. He's just all-rounded great gentleman, isn't he? Exactly. But then when you see him do that, it's so out of character.
That's what I was saying.
Yeah. And I think everyone has a breaking point. And maybe that night was his breaking point. But in terms of Chris Rock's joke, if Jada didn't have the alopecia and she chose to shave her hair out of just fashion statement, it would have been fine. But I think it's because it's an ill, like she suffers with alopecia, it just makes it a little bit touchy. Because I guess we don't know whether she's self-conscious about it or not. Right?
Yeah.
So I'm a bit on the fence. I'm a bit on the fence with it all. I think maybe I don't see Will Smith any differently because of what he did, because I think this pressure of making people so perfect that they can't do any wrong is a bit hard, because everyone has a breaking point. That's my thought. I don't know. What do you guys think?
Am I allowed to talk?
Yeah. Sorry. I thought you were just like letting me.
I was letting you talk.
You can talk.
Okay, I'm going to take the stage. I'm on the fence with it as well. I'm on the fence. I feel like the joke, it was a bit tasteless considering she has got alopecia. So he shouldn't have made the joke, but at the same time, two wrongs don't make a right.
Yeah.
So, and I feel like, I don't know. I feel like if you're in the public light, when you're on stage, when you're in movies and stuff, you got to have thick skin. So he should have maybe conducted himself a little bit more professionally.
Yeah.
And not walked up on stage and snapped him. Maybe had a word with him after the show and said, "Look, listen, what you said about my wife is disrespectful." And then
I might slap you right now.
Yeah.
Backstage.
Then it's man to man. Two men can handle their business backstage, not on stage. That's what I think. So the joke was definitely disrespectful.
Yeah.
He shouldn't have said it, but Will Smith didn't. It's basically, I don't know. Two wrongs don't make a right. They're both wrong. That's all I can say.
But someone made a good point. I was watching this program called Jeremy Vine. He said, what would have been more powerful, especially, I guess, with Will Smith, would have been if they found that joke very tasteless, was him grab his wife and just walk out of the award show. Don't say anything, just walk out. That would have made more of a statement than going up to slap him. it would have been a bit more dignified. That's the word.
I think everyone's been thinking about this a lot, and
I think
on it. You definitely have, haven't you?
I have. No, I have. Okay, but the thing is, right? Someone did ask me on Instagram, what would you have done in that case? In that,
me,
and I said he probably would have laughed. If he thought the joke was funny, he probably would laugh.
What are you trying to put me back on life for, bro?
No, but I'm just saying though. But I think that's the type of people that we are, maybe.
I think we like pride ourselves on on having thick skin and not being too sensitive. But at the same time, it's like if you had an illness, alopecia is an illness at the end of the day.
True.
So I don't know. I don't know what they're like. You say you don't know what they're going through behind closed doors. Maybe she's stressing about it. She's very self-conscious about it.
Exactly.
I don't know. It's hard to put yourself in their shoes. So I'm not sure what I'd do. I wouldn't walk on stage and slap them. I wouldn't slap another man. I think slapping another man is.
If someone says something about my race, then let's get deep.
Oh, I'd tump them up. I would tump them up.
Yeah, say something like about the race. Yeah, race or illness. You can't change those things.
Yeah, sorry, I don't condone violence, but metaphorically, I would tump them up.
Yeah.
So
I think it depends on the situation.
Maybe not on stage, but I don't know.
Yeah.
Anyway, should we move on from this?
Yeah. Let us know what you think.
Let us know what
we could be on this one forever because it's obviously been on the media. Everyone's been thinking about it. Thinking, what would you do in that position?
Sorry, one more thing I might add. I've noticed, like, obviously, a lot of people want to voice their opinion on it. There's a bit of a divide between men and women. Women are always on Will Smith and Jada's side, and men are quite often on
Chris Rock.
Well, not even necessarily on Chris Rock's side, but like saying that he shouldn't have done it. There seems to be that kind of gender divide.
I haven't noticed that, but I just think at the same time, it's with comedy. Like looking from Def Comedy Jam back in the day, the roasting that they did was way below the belt. They would make jokes like, black jokes, white jokes about handicapped people, about fat people, everything. It's like everyone gets it. So I just feel like comedy is going to start becoming soft.
Yeah, that's the thing. You know? Yeah, comedy can't be too soft. Comedy, you have to just take it with a pinch of salt.
And go a little bit further, but no, I don't know. It's hard to explain.
It's like with Dave Chappelle, like obviously with the controversy about, like, to be honest, I 100% back Dave Chappelle. Like, he will make jokes about white people. He will roast white people, but I will sit there and I will laugh along with Dave Chappelle.
Yeah.
So I don't care if it's me he's aiming the jokes at or someone else. It's like it's comedy.
Yeah,
we got. I don't know.
Yeah, I think it is going to change the whole face of comedy, and then it's just going to be knock jokes, unfortunately, from now on. Because otherwise, I see both sides. So that's my opinion.
Anyway, guys, moving on. Let's try and look at some of these comments.
Elizabeth,
where are we at?
Elizabeth Perry.
Wait, just scroll up. I think we might have missed something before.
No, we haven't. So with that was that one. The seat.
No, I wanted to read this one.
Oh, I see.
Okay, so this is one I noticed a minute ago. So, Moho, am I pronouncing that right? Hey guys, I love your content. Raw and refreshing. Love from South Africa.
Oh, hey.
Thank you.
That's
what we pride ourselves on. We're like raw. We keep it real. We keep it 100.
Thank you.
That is how we do.
And Elizabeth, warm greetings from Zimbabwe. Yes, it's bedtime there, definitely. I feel you. And Christine, no worries. I'm glad I made this live. Thank you.
Thank you for joining us. 12 noon constellation, so 12 noon.
That's very early.
Where would that be? Where are
brunch? She didn't mention it at the top.
Okay, sorry if we've missed something.
Oh yeah, Cali's 12:40, 8 hours behind, aren't they? California.
Happy birthday, Tommy, Sandra L. Thank you, Sandra L. Yeah, Cali is definitely 8 hours behind. 3:30. I've got a few people on the West Coast.
So Jamstar 82. Hi guys. Do you think you will have any more children? I'm gonna say No, I will be happy. Why are you acting like you're sad, babe? So extra. No, I don't think I would want any, but like I've learned from my last one, never say never. I'd always just said I'm going to stick to one. And here we are on the second one.
To be honest, my answer is she's the boss with this. To be honest, I'm actually grateful to have 2 children. I'm content.
Yeah.
But if she wanted a third one, then I'd probably be game 2. But at the same time, I'm not. Yeah, I'm content. That's what I'm trying to say. I'm content. Yeah, I'm not going to force a third child if it's not God's will.
Okay, cool. Okay, Lorraine. Hi, love you guys so much. Lorraine from South Africa.
We've got lots of South
yes, representing.
I know why, because of the time. Because in South Africa and Zim, they're all a similar time.
Yeah, that's true. Oh yeah, because you'd be on your phones at this time before going to bed.
Guys, I'm thinking maybe we've timed this slightly wrong.
No, that's bad. Wow.
So sorry.
You never know.
For a lot of our subscribers, maybe still at work and stuff.
Okay. Oh, hope you had a good birthday, Tommy. Sandra Allen Jumpstar said. Someone said, love Wingstop.
Where are we at with the comments?
It's just gone. Bear with us a moment. I think everyone's into this whole Will Smith thing, because we've seen a lot of comments about Will Smith.
Okay, wait, sorry guys, we're trying to catch up on these comments.
There we go. Constellation said, love Wingstop.
Yes, Wingstop.
Yeah.
Should we get Wingstop tomorrow?
You had Wingstop yesterday, babe.
We can get it again. There's never too much Wingstop.
Honestly, guys, when I tell you he's obsessed, I'm not even exaggerating.
I don't know, something about Wingstop is like, it just takes me back just to be in the US. Because we've only just had Wingstop here in the UK, like probably the past year or 2.
Yeah, something like that.
So when it comes to the UK, I was just like, boom, I'm on this thing.
You're lucky you go to the gym, you know? Okay, so Pat said, I was bummed I missed your first live. We're here again. We'll try and do this a bit more often for you guys, so we can get used to it as well, because we never really use it that much. Yeah,
this is new to us. We're kind of navigating our way, but shout out to Pat. Glad you joined us this time, Pat.
Definitely.
Happy belated birthday, Tommy. Shout out, thank you, Marlene.
Truman, have you been to Tennessee? No, I've never been to Tennessee.
I'd love to go to Tennessee. Nashville, right?
Nashville, yeah.
And Memphis and Nashville. My parents have been to Nashville, Memphis. They've like.
Oh yeah, they have, haven't they?
I'd love to go there.
We love you, Elena.
I'd go anywhere in the States. I'd love to just do a tour of the whole of the US.
That I would like to do. Like just get an what they call RV. No, like an RV thing, a caravan, and just drive around.
I get Hellcat Durango.
I have no idea what that is, but
Durango is like a 4x4. If you get a Hellcat, it's like it goes really.
But at least with an RV, you can sleep in it. You don't have to go in the scary motels.
You got to do the scary motels. It's all part of it.
Like those motels are scary.
Wait. Stacey, no, you're not 39. Gemstar 82.
He's 39.
Well, do you know what? I'm going to guess Gemstar 82. If it's 82, you're probably like a little bit older. So
1 year.
1 year older. Yes, I am 39. Yeah.
You sure is.
A lot of people say I look 10 years younger, so I just kind of try and hold on to that. You know what I'm saying?
I know he was like, should I put my age on Instagram? He's like, no, I'm not going to do it. But I think like just be proud of it, because you don't really look it.
I don't feel it either, honestly.
Exactly.
It's scary how quick time goes.
There you go. I think it's how you feel more than anything. Age is just a number. Yeah. And you look after yourself.
That's what I tell myself. Age is nothing but a number.
There you go. It's just a number, exactly.
Yes, thank you.
Greetings from Ohio. What do you think about Will at Oscar moment? We just discussed that.
You've just come into the chat a little.
No, she's asked it twice.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, we did see it. Have you been to Hawaii? No, I'd like to go to Hawaii. You're not fast, are you? About Hawaii?
it's weird because actually I was talking about one of my employees was asking about saying like he'd love to go to Hawaii, and I was like, well, I've never really thought about that, but
haven't you?
I don't know. Yeah, I probably would.
I would go to Hawaii, definitely.
Peace and love from South Africa. Shout out to all our South African followers. They're out tonight.
Love it. Truman.
Yeah, like I say, it's the time, isn't it?
Yeah. And Truman says, happy birthday, Tommy.
Thank you, Truman.
New York in the building. Janae. Thank you. Okay, let's see. We need to see if there's any questions.
Happy birthday, USA. I live in Philadelphia, where the Liberty Bell is. I don't know anything about the Liberty Bell.
No, neither do I.
You have to enlighten me on that.
Caroline, hi, nice to see you. Thanks for joining.
Delaware is between New Jersey and Philly. Okay. So East Coast.
Okay, let's see. Still at work, Camille, sneaking a peek. Don't get caught, Camille, please. We don't want to get you fired by your bosses. But
at the same time, we appreciate you.
We appreciate you, yes.
For taking a sneak peek at work. Thank you. Make sure you can go back, and if you've got if your boss comes along, you can go back and watch the whole video later.
Yeah.
But we appreciate that. Norfolk. Is that anywhere near Richmond, Virginia?
If Camille, you're still in the chat.
Yeah, one of my boys is from Richmond, Virginia. From back in the day.
Grenville, South Carolina. Is that it? I see it's
South Carolina. Yeah. Shout out Sharon Young.
Gatlinburg. I've heard of Gatlinburg.
So Truman, we have lots of fun stuff for families to do. Smoking
Mountains and Gatlinburg.
So what's Gatlinburg?
I've heard of that.
I don't know what Gatlinburg is, Truman.
And Dar says, bless you, Tommy, you're keeping well at 30, fine. Birthday increases and many more prosperous years to your family.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Let's see if there's any questions.
Wait. Sorry, Sharon's like trigger happy scrolling.
No, babe.
I just love reading the comments. Brooklyn, New York, the weather is more like winter than spring. Do you know what? I went to New York in March. I know it's not March anymore, and it was like minus 11 degrees Celsius.
It was thick snow,
coldest I've ever felt in my life. I could not take my hands out of my pockets.
It was massive thick snow when you.
It was thick snow. Yeah, it was bad.
Yeah, and what is with that? We had snow on your birthday as well, and it's supposed to be spring.
Our weather's like bipolar. So
literally,
last weekend was like 18 degrees Celsius. Again, you have to forgive us because we do Celsius over here, so I don't know what it's in Fahrenheit.
It was sundress weather, basically.
But it was like sundress weather. Yeah, I was literally sunbathing out on our balcony. Today, it's literally like, I don't know, what was it, 5?
It started minus, apparently on the thing, it said -4 in the morning.
It was minus. So, yeah, we got some bipolar weather here as well. It was cold.
This is what global warming is then, I guess. I don't know. Could have missed the live. I'm sleepy. Love from South Africa, and happy belated born birthday, Tommy.
Thank you. Hi y'all. It's 2:43 p.m. here in Texas. What part of Texas, Caroline? What part of Texas are you from?
If Tommy is 39, how old are you, Sharon? I am 33. I did think I'm 33, turning 34 in April.
You look oldest.
I look old because I have not slept. I am looking old. So Anthony Richards says he blames Will Smith for what he did to Chris Rock. Really? You blame Will? That's interesting.
Yeah.
Why'd you blame Will? Because
See, I'm kind of with you. If I had to choose a side, I'd probably choose Chris Rock. I just don't think feel like he conducted himself in a professional manner to go up on stage and slap someone.
Slap him on.
I feel like it's good that he stood up for his wife. She's got a health condition, but I don't know.
If I was going to put
two wrongs don't make a right.
No, definitely not. But if I was going to put blame, I'd put blame on both. I don't know. There's so many things with this. I guess because we don't know everything. Because we don't know if Chris Rock knew that she had alopecia as well.
Do you know, that's what I said as well, or what I thought.
He might
not
know.
even known, like, because I didn't know that Jada Pinkett had, or Jada Smith had alopecia.
He might, yeah. So there's so many factors to consider.
I didn't even know that until the jokes started coming out.
Right.
Guys, I've got some rosy cheeks going on here.
Are you hot?
I'm getting hotted up here on live. Getting hotted up.
So Constellation says it should have been handled after the show. Okay.
Definitely, cool. Most definitely.
Desta Williams, thank you so much for joining, Desta.
We're glad you're here, Desta. Thank you.
How is it going over there in the islands? It is the islands that you live, isn't it? Correct me if I'm wrong.
Yeah, Desta, you were on the last chat, right?
Yeah.
Barbados, I want to say.
I want to say
Barbados. I think, or Trinidad. My bad, I forgot that wrong.
Yes, Christina said, you're right, Sharon. I didn't think of his laugh that way. Yeah, it could have been like an awkward kind of laugh, like.
Catherine, where are you guys from? We're from Australia, mate.
What?
We're Australian.
It's not Australian.
No, I'm only joking. We're from the UK, but a lot of people do think we're Australian.
Yeah.
Because I guess there is kind of a similarity between Australian and British accents.
Because we say mate as well, don't they?
We say, yeah, hello, mate.
Hello, mate.
Australians a bit more like this, you know, mate. We kind of like, you know, throw a shrimp on the barbie and all that. And
sounds a bit Liverpudlian then.
Oh, yeah, it was a bit,
Scousey. Yeah.
Sorry if anyone's from Australia, I apologise for that. But we're from the UK. But we get it a lot. Like when we go to the US, people was like, are you guys from Australia?
Yeah, that's true. So Kathy, he said he should have handled it in a different way. Okay.
Yeah, I agree, Kathy. I agree.
Chris Rock is 57 years old. Yeah.
At least someone's older than me.
That's true. Can you read that? What did Caroline write?
Oh, Pisanu Tommy.
Pisanu Tommy.
I'm going to presume.
Caroline, what does a Pisani mean? I forgot.
Is that Shauna?
No.
South Africa.
Yeah. Rhonda Griffin. Hello, Sharon and Tommy. LA. Happy birthday.
LA, California love all day. We've got that California love.
Like a gentleman. Yeah, I agree. Cancellation.
Have you watched any new episodes of season? No, with Power. No, we haven't.
I'm not watching it anymore, guys. I cannot. My spirit can't handle like shooting, violence, murder, blood anymore.
Guys,
I
can't do it. I love Tommy, my namesake. He's like, I've always said Tommy is my evil twin. I love Tommy, but we haven't actually got to that yet. Basically, we've just started watching, well, I've just started watching Raising Kanan. So that's as far as we've got. Literally the first episode is all I've watched. But I will definitely watch it. I love Tommy.
I'll leave that to you.
My evil twin.
I can't watch them anymore because I dream a lot. So, and then I start dreaming about it in my sleep. So I just think, no.
It's violent.
Very violent.
It's violent.
Yes. And it's quite, the sex scenes are quite
raunchy,
raw. Yeah, very, very raw. So I'll leave that.
Guys, I'd recommend Top Boy as well.
Top
Boy. Watch Top Boy. That's like, it's kind of like the British version of Power. And apparently 50 Cent was inspired by Top Boy. Yeah. So I've heard.
So the truth comes out.
So guys, watch Top Boy. That's like the UK version of
50 be stealing ideas out here. Okay.
You too. I'm from the States, Cleveland, Ohio. Shout out to Cleveland, Ohio. What do you know about Cleveland?
Cleveland. I know everything about Cleveland.
I do know that LeBron James is from Akron, Ohio.
Oh, is he?
Yeah, which is like neighboring to Cleveland.
And then he played for
Are you a LeBron fan, Priscilla?
So Will is a founding actor and he has been in the business for too long. That jokes are going to be made about so many presidents, including. That's very true, Anthony. So yeah, he should know better. And kind of expect it. But also, maybe they should just leave the jokes to the comedy clubs then. And not do it at the Oscars. Or was that just being then?
I don't know.
Like, it's hard. It really is hard. But that's another reason why Ricky Gervais didn't go back, because he was just laying it out on people, and Ricky Gervais is even harsher.
Yeah. So some of the comedians over here in the UK are like,
yeah,
I mean, it probably will change. Things will change, but
definitely.
I just feel like it's kind of what you sign up for. Like, you know, when he took his award and he was in tears and saying like how we get ridiculed and stuff.
Yeah.
But it is kind of what you sign up for. Like, I know it might sound a little insensitive, but it's a bit like with us. Like, we put our lives out there on YouTube. We know we're going to get haters. We know we're going to get a lot of comments of people just hating on us.
But don't you think it's easier to ignore the hateful comments online? But if someone says that to you in real life,
yeah, it's different.
Then
all right,
that's going to
affect you in
a different way. Because I can ignore, people calling me bedwench and all that kind of stuff. But if someone in the public eye just calls me that in front of my face, after having seen that years and years of those comments online, that's going to trigger something.
Yeah, but at the same time, it is in the name of comedy, whereas like sometimes with online, it's not. It's in the name of hate. It's like subjective, guys. Subjective.
Very, very subjective.
Okay, Tom Lingberg, what's good? Shout out to Tom, my namesake.
Kevin Mansell, exactly, Sharon. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Will Jada boycott the Oscars? It was made a joke about it.
So I don't think exactly star quality. The whole story has not been put out, so there probably was already bad blood from that comment from the 2016 Oscars. So who knows?
Do you know what? Maybe when after this video is done and it just goes onto the feed, maybe we should like title it "Our Opinions on Will and Jay."
Maybe, because I think it's still kind of fresh on everyone's minds. I think that's why.
Okay, Margaret, I've honestly had enough here and seen about it in the media. It's true. Like Margaret, we had no intention of even talking about this, but it's obviously been like weighing heavy on Sharon's mind. So
well, no, because like someone asked, so we just addressing it, and I agree, Margaret. Sometimes like I did think that, like I said, is it staged or could it have been to increase the ratings for the Oscars? Who knows?
Okay, so when I first saw it, I woke up in the morning, I saw the clip, I was like, I thought it was a joke.
Yeah, I did too.
Because it looked like the slap was fake. It looked like it was just kind of, and that's what I thought. And I thought nothing else of it. I thought, oh, there's like a little funny stage, like a skit. I thought it was a skit. But obviously it wasn't.
Nope. Not at all. Comedy is just comedy, Anthony. Yes, you're right. It is. Kathy, I'm tired of hearing it too. It's satire, not comedy, Tom says.
Chris talked to a personal story. Jada in 2016. It's something personal for.
Yeah.
Okay, so maybe if there's history there.
Next meeting about will punishment is on April 18th.
I can see that this topic is like weighing heavy.
Definitely. I think it's weighing heavy on everyone's.
And Chris Rock.
Yeah, he has anger issues and he needs counseling. Most definitely. He definitely does. I think every celebrity needs counseling because it's hard.
Let's talk about Tony Rock, because Tony Rock's our boy, right?
Who is he? I'm joking. No, yeah. I wonder what his brother thinks, but he's probably laughing at him.
Tony Rock is like, we're pretty close to Tony Rock, right? We had a photo taken with Tony Rock. we were on Santa Monica, in Santa Monica. And she was like, that's Tony Rock? Yeah, that's Tony Rock. Let's go get a picture. So yeah, we saw him in Santa Monica and we got a picture of him.
And my husband didn't even know who Tony Rock was. I was like, who's Tony Rock? I was like, Chris Rock's brother.
I was like, all right, I'll get the picture, man. Celebrity brothers, man.
I know, it's just like, and then he goes, oh, I met Tony Rock. I was like, you didn't even know who he was.
No, I didn't.
You put on Instagram.
Do you know what the other thing is? The other funny thing is, we're in LAX on flying home, the same trip.
Oh,
We see Wes from what's it called?
How to Get Away with Murder.
How to Get Away with Murder. I was like, it's Wes.
I didn't even know his real name. I just know him as Wes.
And at the time, I actually worked for a guy called Wes. I was like, "What? He was my boss." And we go up to him, and like, she's like, "Oh yeah, it's so and so." She took a photo. I was like, "Yeah, I'll get a picture too, man." Yeah, celebrities, and I didn't know who he was.
So he was just pretending to know these people. Like, oh yeah, nice to meet you. All that.
I didn't know.
He didn't even know who they were. Oh gosh, another little story for you there. Oh, thank you so much, Millicent. Love you too. Love from Kenya. I'd love to go to Kenya actually. Like out of the African countries, the 2 African countries I'd like to go is Kenya and Namibia.
Okay.
Those places. And Zanzibar, of course.
California.
Oh, that.
Sorry, guys. We keep losing our place in these chats. It keeps, as soon as a new comment comes through, it's like we've got to scroll back through. Guys, we're trying to keep up with this.
Oh yes.
Where we at, guys?
Where's Aurora? Aurora's in bed. She's in bed. Both of the girls are in bed.
Fast asleep, hopefully.
Yes. We've got the baby monitor back there. So if you hear the monitor crying, that's Araya waking up. But she should be down for a good 4 solid hours right now. So we've got a good...
Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed.
So if she does wake up, I'm going to have to... Skirt.
I leave me all alone.
Yeah.
And then back to another Wayne's World reference. Has anyone ever seen Wayne's World 2? Where Wayne leaves Garth alone in front of the TV camera.
Are we talking about Wayne's World again? Okay.
I'm having a good time.
Not.
So you know.
Because you always talk about this only bit. That's the only bit you talk about. And that's the only part I know. Oh, gosh.
So, guys, if you see me like going, I'm having a good time. Not. You know what?
Oh, this is what I live with, guys. Oh. Oh, Kevin Mansell says, "Oh, it is done. I'm subscribed." Oh, thanks.
Thank you, Kevin.
Why would you subscribe though?
Bruh, come on.
Why, Kevin? Come on.
No, seriously.
Thank you.
We appreciate it.
Thank you so much. And Alicia says, "I like your shirt, Tommy."
Thank you, Hoodrich. This is a UK brand, Hoodrich. It's pretty big over here.
Okay, so Deidre, I'm guessing, just found your channel a few months ago. You guys are so funny and entertaining. Been watching old videos. I really like Rate My Outfits. Love you from Chicago. Thank you.
Thank you, Deidre, and shout out to Chicago. Shout out to the show.
I do like the Rate My Outfits. Just a nice little chance to get dressed up. Aurora loves them as well.
Maybe we should do more of them.
Yeah?
Yeah, definitely.
I agree. I do like them.
Oh, guys, I'm always up for feedback. If you guys want to see more of something.
Yeah, let us know, guys. Let us know. Though the only one that we're a bit like we said in the last one, pranks a little bit.
I'm good with pranks, but Sharon's just... I don't know. Pranks do seem to like rub people out the wrong way, don't they? Like people are not feeling the pranks, are they?
But the thing is, like with some pranks that I see, they look staged. And that's what I don't like. I like a real prank. And we've never staged on a prank, right? No. So if I'm going to do a prank, I want to do it real. Not like the fake ones that I see. Yeah, I agree. What time is it in the UK? So it is 9:15 now. 9:16 p.m. So Houston, Texas. Hi from Houston, Texas. Shout out to Houston. Okay. Darl says Hoodrich. I like that. Okay, so Anthony says, when will we start house hunting again, babe? Come on, Anthony, you put me on the spot. Yes. Funny enough, what I always look at houses for sale, like online, seeing what's out there. But we need to soon. We are, yeah. We're on it. We're on it. We're saving. You just got to get your money right first. It's expensive out here in the UK. Yeah, well, especially like Bristol, where we live, it's pretty high.
Yeah.
So I think it's London that's more expensive, and then Greater London.
Probably Poole.
Yes, and then maybe us, isn't it?
So we're probably in the top 10. I wouldn't say like
top 5.
I don't know.
Yeah, but I think top 10. We're top 10 like most expensive cities to live, to buy. So it is quite hard trying to get the finances up together, but we're looking as we go.
We're doing it. We're making it. We're going to make it happen. We are going to make it happen, guys.
My husband says we will, so I trust him. I just asked my Google Assistant, Kevin. That's the way to do it. Yes, thank you for catching us, Anthony. Because you missed us last time, didn't you?
Told me, how was your birthday? Birthday was really good. Literally just had Wingstop, had some champagne, and that was pretty much it.
The simple things.
The simple things in life, honestly. Sometimes, like, the older you get, you appreciate the simple things in life, definitely. Okay, so, Gemstar 82, yeah, on 14 September. Shout out to you, Gemstar.
Oh, 40. What are you doing, Gemma, for your birthday? Gemstar. I'm guessing your name is Gemma because it says Gemstar. I'm guessing. I could be wrong. I could be wrong there. I could be wrong. So Janae says, which YouTubers do you want to collab with? Ooh.
Go on.
So, as in, I don't know, actually.
Because when you're collabing, it's got to be someone who's on a similar kind of level subs wise. I don't know. What would you say?
I'm not sure, actually. I've never really thought about that. So obviously previously we've collabed with the Choi family and the Majestic family. You've probably seen it in one of our videos before.
But yeah, a long time ago.
So that was a really, really nice collaboration. But in terms of now,
do you know, right? So if subs are not like an issue.
Okay, an issue. All right.
So they could have like 10 million subs, or they could have like 50K like us. Who would you say?
For me, I like the Cole Life. You probably don't watch them.
No.
I like the Grimwade family.
I was going to say, actually, the Grimwade family. Yeah. If it was like kind of someone who's, I know they've got a bigger audience than us, but the Grimwade family, yeah.
Yeah, and I like Kimmy and James. Who else do we watch?
Because we're thinking of like families, right? We're trying to like keep it within the same niche.
Well, even with that, if it's not our niche, I know you'd want C-Mac, of course.
Well, I'm gonna keep it fair streak, yeah.
I know you'd like to collab with C-Mac.
I would, yeah.
Yeah.
I tell you what, like this is my goals, my ultimate goals, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Guys, everybody tag Adam22. I want to be on No Jumper.
Oh, No Jumper. Yeah,
No Jumper. That is goals right there. So it's completely out of our niche. But if anyone's ever seen No Jumper, it's a hip hop platform, and well, it's not just hip hop. It's predominantly hip hop.
Yeah.
But to be interviewed by Adam22 on No Jumper would be goals for me. So.
Okay.
I don't think it will happen because, it's a different niche, but yeah.
That's what you
want. That's goals for me.
Yeah.
To be on No Jumper, for him to just hit me up and say, Tommy,
what's that?
Come out to LA. I want to interview you.
Okay. Cool. There you go. There's probably a few more, but I can't think because I'm on the spot.
If it's families, like my favorite YouTube family, I'd say is the Prince family.
No, you like the Prince.
Yeah, I like the Prince family. Yeah.
Oh, that's hard.
Anyway.
Yeah, carry on.
Anything else you want to
add? No, that's it. Okay, so Jackie Brown says, hello family, good to see you guys. I'm a little obsessed with your family, just a delight. I typically watch you during my lunch hours. Happy belated birthday, Tommy.
Thank you, Jackie.
Thanks,
Appreciate
Jackie.
Do you know what? As well, when people say they watch us on the lunch break, that really touches me.
I know.
Like, you're spending your lunch break watching us.
That's sweet.
Thank you so much, Jackie.
Oh,
appreciate that so much. You can
Anthony's-
car
yeah.
camping when you're traveling. You know what, Anthony? I'm a little bit bougie. Like, I'm more of a kind of, I don't know. I like hotels
He
and
likes
stuff.
his 5-star.
I like 5-star. I'd settle for 4-star, but
Whereas I'm the one. I'm like, I
you're more adventurous. You camp.
I'll camp or whatever. The only thing I would do is like I said, the motels. They're a bit creepy. But
see, I think I'd rather do a motel than
an RV.
Yeah.
Really? No.
I guess it depends where. It's like,
no, like, you know, like the ones that NS has, the big kind of nice luxurious camper RVs. They look quite nice.
Yeah, maybe if it's luxurious.
But yeah, I don't mind doing camping, like living rough a bit, not washing for 2 weeks. Who cares?
And unless you are R. Kelly age, got no idea.
I think when we're talking about your age, Holly King saying, unless you are Kelly's age.
I'm not as old as R. Kelly, no.
Muna says, hi guys, I just started watching you guys' videos. You guys are funny and have humor. Thank you, Muna. We try. Rose Williams says, hi, Sharon and Tommy. Happy birthday, Tommy. Love you guys. Oh, Wolverhampton.
Shout out to Wolves.
Oh,
wow.
Down the road. We've been to Wolverhampton.
Kind of up the road.
Well, up the road, yeah. We've been to Wolves before. What was the hotel we stayed in that didn't have aircon?
Ramada, was it?
Oh, yeah, the Ramada. Yeah, we stayed at the Ramada in Wolverhampton. Very interesting stay. We have a Wingstop here in Columbia, South Carolina, and you haven't been yet, Kathy. You should try it.
You need to try Wingstop.
I was a little bit like, oh, it's just another chicken
Louisiana
place.
rub and lemon pepper with ranch.
Yeah.
That's what we always go for.
Try it. No problem. Bye, Sally. Oh, sorry, Yumna, not Sally.
He's 39, looks like he's in his 20s. Thank you, Cant.
There you go, Tandy.
Tandy, sorry. Hey, Tommy. Hey, Charlene.
Oh, that's a hard one.
All I'm going to say, Carmen B, is just prayers to Ukraine. That's all I'm going to say. Like, we try not to get too political.
Yes.
Trying to get too deep with that sort of stuff. But yeah, it's just sad. And shout out to, prayers to Ukraine. Shout out to Ukraine.
Yeah.
That's all I'm going to say.
With that one, I do try not to even, I don't know whether this is good or bad, but I can't watch the news with that because the images are just, they're just heartbreaking, especially when you see the children, and especially with the maternity ward. That obviously just hits home to think how that's supposed to be a safe place in a hospital. And after that, I couldn't watch any more of that. So it's just heartbreaking. It's just really heartbreaking.
Tragic.
Yeah, very sad. Sheila T.
Texas in the house. You've got a beautiful family.
Thank you so much, Sheila.
Tommy takes care of himself. You look great. Thank you. Appreciate that, Kevin.
It's all that gym.
Yeah, you got to keep hitting the gym.
And cutting.
Yeah.
Okay, the Isaacs family. Hey guys, thanks for joining us.
Oh. Hey Tommy, do you have a footy club? Luton.
Hatters.
So basically, my family is born and bred in Luton, which is kind of like slightly north of London. So I'm a Luton Town. I don't want to say I'm a fan because I don't follow football like I used to, but yeah, if I had to choose a club, it's going to be Luton Town, and they're in the Championship. So it's not like quite Premiership level, but.
So if it wasn't for your family, Luton aside, obviously you're going to be a Luton fan by default. What other team would you choose?
When I was a kid, I used to be a Manchester United fan because they're always the top team when I was a kid. But I think now I choose Tottenham. If I had to choose a team other than Luton, it'd be Tottenham. But I really don't follow football, to be honest. So I can't 100% chime in on that.
Fair enough. Oh, Anthony says, Tommy, you can send that shirt in this direction. We have the King Days coming up soon here in the Netherlands. Oh, maybe you can send Anthony one.
The King Days coming up here.
Well, what's King Days?
Yeah, Anthony, what is King Days? You should be able to pick up Hoodrich in the Netherlands, I would have thought.
He says he wants this one.
Oh,
he says send that shirt in his direction.
Oh, this shirt. Oh, okay.
Send him your address and he'll send it to you. Oh, so Tandy says, what's your secret to keeping relationships strong? What is the secret, babe?
Communication, honesty. Like, honesty can be like a painful thing, but if you can both take it, then if you can both handle the truth, then yeah, that's all I say.
Yeah, I think definitely communication. And did you say honesty? Yeah, honesty. And just making time for each other, knowing that, like, if you have an argument, that doesn't mean that the other person doesn't love you. Or if he points out a flaw in me or I point out a flaw in him, doesn't mean that I love him any less. You know, it's just knowing that it's something that we need to work on. And we just know that we're in it for the long haul, innit?
Exactly.
Yeah.
And I mean, it's like we're not like perfect role model couples by a long shot. Like, we've been through a lot.
We're probably a model of what you shouldn't do.
Probably, to be honest, we're probably a model of what you shouldn't do. But at the same time, we're still together. We're still here together. So I don't know. For us, it has just been communication, just being honest, and we've been able to get over
a lot of things.
Yeah.
Yeah, and just grow and be willing to grow, and realize that, yeah, you can't do what you used to do when you were 20. Like,
yeah, and just accept that you can change as well. Exactly. That people do change. Like, yeah, we've been together for a long time.
Yeah,
Sharon was like 20 when we met. I was 25, so we're both pretty young.
Definitely, and we've definitely evolved, haven't we? We've changed.
Yeah,
not the same.
Definitely.
Yeah. So yeah, and just making time for each other, I guess, keeping relationships strong, I'd say. I just want to say I love you guys all the way from South Africa. And Sharon, you're so beautiful. Oh, thank you, so precious. And Tommy, you're handsome too. What?
Thank you, precious.
You want the bumper?
But I'm looking like very rosy though.
I know.
Got the rosy cheeks.
Yeah.
Sheila T, I'm from McKinney, Texas, north of Dallas. Shout out to Dallas. I'm kind of a Dallas Cowboys fan, I'm gonna lie.
You sure are, babe.
They just don't ever win anything though, do they? So kind of it's a bit.
Why do you even support them if they don't win?
Well, you don't just support a team because they win, do you?
Yeah. I would.
Well, you and me are different.
Like, I'm not just gonna support like someone just because I don't know.
I just chose the Dallas Cowboys. It's just a team that I chose, and they've never really won anything. So
that's why I don't watch sport.
Maybe I did make. I do quite. I've got a bit of a soft spot for the LA Rams, not just because they won the Super Bowl, but before that, I kind of like the LA Rams as well. But I'm a Cowboys fan.
Okay.
Hello from Toronto, Canada. Shout out to Lillian. Love watching y'all.
Toronto, Canada. Oh, that place is cold.
I bet it's cold in Canada right now.
So cold.
When do you guys come to the Bahamas?
When are we getting an invite?
When we get an invite, yeah.
Invite us down. We'll be there.
I'd love to be in the Bahamas right now, just lying out.
Yeah, I'd like to go. What's it called? Bahamas. The place where they got the pigs. We can swim with the pigs. Nassau.
We were talking about this on the last live, weren't we?
Are we?
Yeah.
Nassau.
Yeah, like with the pigs on the beach.
Oh, I don't remember that.
I think we were.
Okay. Yeah, I'd like to go there. Please chat on your birthday, Sharon. What, do a live chat, you mean? I might do.
What, just you and your Jack Jones and your J's and your ones?
No, with you, of course. So, VM Goddard says, you guys are beautiful family. Love you guys and give the kids kisses for me. Oh, will do.
Will do.
Tandy, you thought I was 25 or 26? I'll take that. I'll take that. Thank you.
Show. We've got better.
Yeah. Holly King says, if you can't take a joke, get that out of Hollywood.
Kind of agree. I'm gonna lie.
Yeah, a few people saying Will Smith is out of line. Sorry, guys, we're just reading the comments. Caroline says, I also blame Will for humiliating another man like that. 2 wrongs don't make a right.
Exactly. That's why I say 2 wrongs don't make a right. They were both wrong at the end of the day. At the end of the day, they're both wrong.
Okay.
Zero sympathy for Will. He Questlove's movement winning his Oscar.
And Anthony says it's the Oscars. Jokes are part of the game, guys. Will knows this. Maybe he shouldn't have just attended if he wasn't in the right frame of mind.
So we've got there's a lot of people that got like
that are
thinking about that situation.
Yeah.
Tommy, you're a March baby, so am I.
Yeah,
shout out, Kathy. March babies.
What day is yours, Kathy?
And happy birthday for earlier on in the month.
Okay.
So, guys, there's a lot of Will Smith and Chris Rock, so we're probably not going to talk about that anymore.
Caroline said, what you drinking?
What's he drinking? Coca-Cola Zero Sugar.
Do you know the story of Pinocchio, guys? I'll just say that. Pinocchio. So I've got allergies.
Come on, guys, it's Friday night.
Oh, Anthony, we didn't have any snow today. Thank goodness, but it felt like it was going to snow. It was super freezing.
We were due it.
Yeah. Sheila says, are we having more kids? No. We answered that question earlier.
No,
I'm like,
no more. No more.
Shop is closed.
But not 100%, so it is a valid question.
So what, 90%?
Well, still 10%. 10%. It's like on Dumb and Dumber, isn't it?
No. Oh, not this movie references again, please. No, not the movie references again.
When she goes, more like 1,000,000% chance. So you mean there is a chance?
Tommy does a good what's his name?
Jim Carrey.
I'm gonna get him to do it one day. I've done it where I've parted his hair before, and you've done, remember that? Where I parted your hair.
What you did, Lloyd Christmas.
Yes.
Yeah, but Lloyd Christmas hasn't got parted hair. He's got like the
the bowl kind of thing.
Yeah, the bowl haircut. He's got the bowl haircut.
I'm gonna find it and I'm gonna stitch
it.
Yeah,
no, I know what you're talking about now. Yeah, but that wasn't Lloyd Christmas. That was just a
okay. Cool. Holly King, no EastEnders. Not in this house.
EastEnders.
Not in this house.
I used to watch EastEnders as a kid, actually.
We don't watch any British soaps, do we?
No.
No, we've never ever been into them.
But EastEnders, yeah, was the one back in the day for me. EastEnders.
Elaine, exactly. We're all human. We all make mistakes at one point.
Exactly.
We all make mistakes, and I think it's just about having grace and understanding what happened. But it is what it is.
Okay, Charlotte Clark, hi from Michigan. Shout out to Michigan. I've actually been to Michigan. When I was about 18 years old, I went to a small town in Michigan called Hancock because I had a friend who lived there. I think there's 2 towns that are close together, Houghton and Hancock.
No,
I've been to Michigan, yeah.
Okay. Oh yeah, and Anthony says, "Love what's written on your shirt, Tommy. Hood rich, work hard, and maybe you will reach your goals one day."
Exactly.
There you go. And Deirdre says, "If I can find Top Boy on Netflix, I'll watch it." Oh, let him know what you think.
Do you know what? I'm not sure if it's in, because we've got different Netflix.
Oh yes.
So I'm not sure.
Yeah,
like, hopefully you
might
get it in
do.
the US.
I think they might do.
You should do. You should do.
Yeah.
I think Drake put a lot of money behind Top Boy, so yeah, it should be available in the US as well.
Yes. Let Tommy D know. He was trying to tell me about it. I was like, about Top Boy.
You need to watch Top Boy. You need to watch it. Let's watch it tonight.
No. So Holly King says, "My dad was in radio and was a public figure for 50 years. You have to be ready for criticism, comedy, and disapproval if you choose that life." Very, very true.
It is true, yeah. It is. You do sign up for criticism, and you, like I say, you just got to have thick skin, definitely.
Yeah, you do. It's hard. It's a very hard thing because they sign up, to be actors and whatever they are, like singers, entertainers, and they all have, each one of them are individuals, and they all have different temperaments. Some are loud, some are shy, some are outgoing, some are reserved. And I think I see both sides where you have to expect it, but some people are doing acting or entertaining because they love it, not because of the other things that come with it. And I guess this is why maybe we see a lot of suicides and drug abuse, because of the abuse that they get.
Yeah, that is
online.
True. That's true. Yeah, a lot of celebrities do have problems
because of it. And it's for me, I'm just thinking of it like saying to a nurse, okay, you just have to take being shouted at by your patients because that's the nature of the job. Yes, you do, but at the same time, as patients, we should respect the nurses because they're looking after us.
Yeah.
So
I was gonna say, and I guess like I say, it's what you signed up for, but maybe you didn't, because maybe like you're signed up for the art of acting,
exactly,
not necessarily taking criticism. So yeah, this, like I say, is subjective, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. So
but you have, I feel like you do have to have thick skin, but you might just love acting. You might just want to be in movies and stuff.
Yeah.
But that doesn't necessarily mean by default you got to take a load of abuse.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't know. There's just two sides to
it. That's just that's me just thinking on the spot.
All right, Holly King says, "Let's talk about farting babies." Did you see our video where the baby farted or something, Holly King?
Oh gosh, there's farting babies, and our two babies fart a lot.
Yeah,
I hope they don't see this.
They do fart a lot.
I wonder where they get it from.
Definitely you.
No.
I don't fart, bro. What are you trying to hop me up on live for, bro? I do not fart.
Look at that smile. Look.
Everyone farts. Everyone. We're all human.
I don't.
I don't care who you are. Beyonce
farts.
Beyonce
I have rainbow air. Okay. Rainbow petals, roses, air. That's what I have.
Stop the
not
cap,
farts.
Bro. Stop capping. Everyone farts. Beyonce probably does the smelliest, eggiest farts. Jay-Z's probably like, bruh, you need to like.
I thought you were gonna do your beat.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do it. We've talked about this on a video before.
What will Jay-Z say then?
Beyonce farts. Where are we at with this chat anyway? We're like,
oh, I don't even know how we got to this farting baby. Thanks, Holly, for that. Yes, power is a bit much at times. Yeah, but I love the actor that plays Tommy and the character. I must say they're doing a great job with this storyline.
Shout out to Joseph.
Never watched that. Mr. Sakura.
We don't want to hear about Tony Rock.
Who is Tony Rock exactly? Who is he?
I think, guys, we're probably a long way behind in the chat from when the messages were.
Yes. Okay.
We're not reading these messages as they come through. We're probably like a long way behind.
Oh, yes. Mutepa Chala says, make the 3, Sharon: Kenya, Namibia, and Zambia. Actually, Mutepa, I used to live in Zambia for a bit when I was little. So I learned a bit of Nyanja, Mirimpwanji, Tiribuino, and all of that. So I did live in Zambia for a while my dad worked there. So I've kind of seen Zambia already.
And her favorite food in Zambia was sausages.
You got it wrong, actually, in Zimbabwe.
Oh, it was Zimbabwe, okay.
Yes.
Oh. She used to tell me a story about how she lived in a hotel, but I thought it was in Zambia.
No, it
used to have sausages every morning. Was it?
Yeah. You just wanted to say that.
I just wanted to say it.
Thanks. Very interesting fact for you guys there.
Okay, guys.
Oh, Sharon, maybe one day you can do a Jamaican link up with your Jamaican friends. Yes, that's a good one. I might do.
Yeah, you've got a lot of Jamaican friends.
Got a lot of Jamaican friends. I know.
Sharon went to school in an area of Bristol was very mixed.
Yeah. Yeah, because that's the thing. Sometimes the patch just kind of slips out sometimes.
Let's hear some. Let's hear some.
No. Don't let me.
Hold that thought, guys. I'll be right back.
Don't let me start with my patois.
Just need a toilet break.
Okay. Bahamas sounds like the next vacation spot. Definitely. Okay, so Talia says, is this our full-time job or do we work other jobs? So no, this is not a full-time job. Tommy runs his own business with his business partner as a tiling contractor, and I work for the NHS, so the National Health Service here in England. So that's what we do as well. But I'm on maternity leave at the moment. I go back to work in October. I'm not looking forward to that, but yeah, that's what we do. Holly King, I agree. Pranks are not cool. Unless they're funny pranks. There are some pranks that are funny, but I'm not into pranks either. And Elaine, you want more lives? Okay. We'll give you more lives. Oh gosh, you unfollow any pranks that YouTube sends to me? Really? To you, Holly King? Oh, wow. So Holly King says she unfollows any pranks that YouTube send to her. She doesn't like any pranks. I've noticed a lot of people don't like pranks, actually.
Yeah, pranks are seem to rub people up the wrong way, don't they? For some reason.
Yeah, and somebone said, I'd answered that one, says, is this your full-time job? And I just said, I've got another business
in construction.
Tiling contractor, babe, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm a tiling contractor, but working construction.
Oh, construction. I see what you mean. Okay. So, yes, is this your full-time job? Yeah, we've answered that one, Talia.
It's a dream. I'd love it to be a full-time job.
It would be great.
It would be amazing.
For me, what I struggle with as a mum, the reason I would want it to be a full-time job. I know a lot of people say, oh, why would you want this to be a full-time job? It's this and that. But for me, it's just that security of having my kids with me, because our families work, so we don't really have much help around with the kids. So sometimes you have to work weekends, don't you? When you used to work, occasionally. So then I have to take time off work to look after the kids. So it's asking for time off at work, and then that just causes a lot of stress. So if we're just at home, then I don't have to think about that, because we don't really have that support system, because everyone works at the moment. So yeah. That's why, and it's what we enjoy doing it.
It's a dream life. Yeah, you see how these YouTube families that make their living off it. It's that's amazing, isn't it?
Yeah,
they get paid for making the videos just to be together as a family.
Yeah,
that's goals.
And I do enjoy the editing side of things because it's something that I just learned from. We just learned from nowhere. I could never have edited a video. How do I even edit a video? And I wasn't like technically savvy, but having to teach myself how to do something new is
You just pick
quite
it
a challenge, yeah, but which I enjoyed. So yeah.
It's, you know, it's like, this is a side hustle for us.
Yes. How far away from the New Forest? We're not that far away.
The New Forest, I want to say that's like South Coast sort of area.
Yes. So good. Yeah.
So probably I'd
About
say
an hour and a
couple
bit.
of hours. Okay, where are we at with this chat?
Missy, does your husband have a brother for me?
A lot
Not
of people ask
not
me
a
that.
single one.
A lot of people ask me if I've got a brother. I don't have a single brother. I do have a brother, but he's not single. Have you considered moving to the US? We'd love to have you here. We have.
Wow,
we have.
wow.
It's very hard to get a visa to go
Yeah.
live in the US, but yeah, definitely we have.
We have considered it. We've looked into it a few times.
And I think we would. I think if this YouTube channel become our main source of income, then we probably would consider it seriously.
Definitely.
So you guys just keep supporting.
I know a lot of you guys say that. We have that a lot done where people say that it's not all that and everything, America. But I don't know. When we've been there, it seems okay.
For me, it's like the UK is great. I love living here, but it's just the little things, like you can't go for a drive-through and get tacos in the UK. You can't go to.
It's the food basically for Tommy. It's just the
food. You can't go to a drive-through and get tacos in the UK. You can't.
So people say, "Oh, why did you move to America?"
Because I want to go to a drive-through and get tacos. You can't have biscuits and chicken for breakfast.
Popeye biscuits. Yum. Yes,
Like,
that's true.
There's just like little things that you guys have got over there that like I wish we had.
And it's the weather. Like certain states
have
better weather. Obviously, like Cali.
If you're in Cali in Florida, you've got amazing weather.
Yeah, and that's what I think we struggle with here. From like autumn time here and winter time, we struggle a lot, don't we?
Yeah, definitely.
It's like, oh, I just want to go somewhere hot.
But then if you live in somewhere like Chicago, then obviously you've got bigger problems than we have.
There you go. Yeah. So yeah, we would.
But yeah, definitely would.
So Holly, I'm trying to come across the pond for 50th birthday in June. Can't wait to fly Virgin Atlantic again. Oh, Virgin Atlantic is amazing. It's really nice.
Yeah, they got good flights, Virgin, definitely.
And where are you going in June then, Holly? Which part of where across the pond are you going?
Okay, so Indrid, Sharon and Tommy are both due for another update on how you both met. We can do that.
Yeah.
We've got videos already, but yeah, we can definitely do an update.
Okay.
Right,
yeah, definitely. For sure. And Caroline, Missy, shoot your shot, girl. Exactly. As my mom used to say, if you don't ask, you don't get. You never know. American shows. Oh yeah, any American shows we like to watch?
Power.
Oh, yeah,
I mean, to be honest, like in the UK, we were brought up on American TV, so like Friends.
Girlfriends.
Girlfriends. Yeah. Frasier. American movies. Yeah, we like in the UK it is a lot of our like Hollywood movies are Hollywood.
Yeah.
So yeah.
What American stuff do I watch?
Everything like it's American music, is American.
Yeah.
Like we've got our own UK things, obviously, but a lot of music and what we get on TV is American here. Especially like growing up, like during the 90s, like we didn't have as good TV over here.
Yeah.
So
Linda says, Sharon, did you get your driver's license? No, I've put that on the back burner for a minute until Oriya gets a little bit older because she's breastfed and she feeds on demand. So I think I was a little bit nervous when I did the test. So I think I'm going to wait till she's on solids and then I can focus a bit more. So I'm just leaving it at the moment. And I do like walking, to be honest, because it keeps me a bit healthier. So yeah. Anthony says, are there any famous persons or big social media personalities that you would like to interview? Oh, yes.
Interview. Go on.
Yes. I would like to interview Jordan Peterson. Oh, my goodness. What a mind. Yes.
Who's Jordan Peterson again?
The psychologist that I watch sometimes.
Okay, I know.
Yeah. I like to interview him. And yeah, he's the only one I can think of at the top of my head. You?
Guess.
Oh.
Well, I'm going to keep it 50.
Yeah, I was going to say that.
I like to interview C-Mac. I'm a big fan of C-Mac. If any of you guys have not seen C-Mac, check him out.
What did they say? The Game or something?
Yeah, The Game. Yeah, I'd love to interview The Game.
Yeah. Okay, C-Mac and The Game. Yeah. Do you watch Babe TV? No, I've never heard of Gabe.
No.
Never heard.
Cole Life.
Yeah.
Love the Cole. A couple of people saying the Cole Life.
Yeah. Green Maid family.
Guys, I think we're like a long way behind with the comments. I think a lot of you guys have put these comments a long time ago.
Someone says, "What's in the glass?" Tell me again.
It's just Coca-Cola.
Always Coca-Cola.
Always Coca-Cola. No, wait, you forgot the first bit.
But you actually copyrighted.
Always Coca-Cola. I wish we could do that.
I think of something smart to say, but I can't think of anything.
Shout out to Tyrese Gibson. Do you remember Tyrese Gibson in the Coca-Cola advert?
Yeah. I did. I used to love that advert actually.
Baby Boy is one of my favorite movies of all time.
I do like Baby Boy actually. When are we going to see Tommy cook some curry chicken for the family again?
Curry chicken?
Soon come. When are you going to cook some chicken now?
Curry chicken?
Yes. Yes.
Soon. I don't think I've ever tried cooking curry chicken. Done curry goat.
Curry goat. You've done curry goat. Yes. I do love Tommy's cooking. Honestly, I know you say I'm the better cook, but your cooking is so good.
I just wing it really. Like I'm all right. I'm all right. Yeah, I throw down in the kitchen.
He does throw down when he's ready.
You just got to have your spices.
Yeah.
That is a good thing about the UK. Like obviously we diss it, but there's a lot of African Caribbean grocery shops where you can get like decent spices.
There's everything. There's even Indian. There's like Polish stuff, isn't there?
Yeah, like, the UK is very good for like a world variety of food. So
yeah.
Although I say like, you can't get drive-through tacos, you can get. There's a lot of stuff here.
Yeah, definitely. Okay. Bermuda. Oh, my husband has an Arsenal tattoo, but I'm a Birmingham City. Oh,
really?
How's
Birmingham
that?
City and Arsenal.
Oh, fights in the house. Hey, Sandra and Steve. How you doing?
What's up, Sandra and Steve?
Hey, Wolford family. Oh, gosh, yeah, we are way behind with the comments. Communication is key. Definitely.
Guys, we might have to start running through these comments quick.
Yeah.
We're literally an hour behind on them.
Devon Ryan.
Right, I want to read this one. You two helped me through a difficult period of time in my life, diagnosed with cancer. Appreciate that, Donovan. That means a lot. That does mean a lot. If we can bring any joy to your life, especially in such hard times, that's
absolutely. And how are you doing, Donovan, as well? How's everything going?
Yeah. Prayers up to you, Donovan. Honestly, appreciate that so much.
Yeah, definitely. Tandy says, well, Donovan, I hope you're much better and doing great. Absolutely. Oh, the place where the pigs are is Exuma, Bahamas. Is it? I thought it was
Bahamas.
Nassau? I forgot how
it
to
is.
say.
I think Nassau is the area of
the area.
Bahamas, I think.
Okay. Yeah. Oh, was it love at first sight for you too, babe?
What's it?
I think it was probably more like infatuation at first sight.
Yeah.
Would you say?
If I'm going to keep it 55th
50-50 straight. Yeah, let's keep it 55th Street, babe.
If I'm going to keep it all the way fish ponds.
Yes.
No, it probably wasn't love at first sight. It was like definitely infatuation, definitely like attraction.
I think, like we said in the video, it was more like, let's see how this happens.
Yeah, and I think the love like just come, but it's very like organic, very natural. The love. That's what I'd always say. Like, yeah, it's almost like we're kind of trying to. Well, I was trying to fight it anyway, and it just come. It just felt right. So, and it was organic, but maybe not love at first sight. No, and in my like honestly, I was just thinking, as long as I can have one night with that fine man, I'll be all right. I'll be all right. Yeah, she like, I got to be careful about what I say on live, but she was just like, what are you gonna say? She just wanted to do the thing, didn't you? Because that's what I thought you wanted. Because looking at, I think a few people have probably said this as well. Because I saw you and I thought, oh, he's definitely a player. Everyone thinks that I'm a player. Everyone thinks that I'm just some kind of bad man. And that's why I'm not mad when people say that, because that's what I thought, just because of what you look like. And that's bad, like actually just judging someone because of what they look like. And you're the total opposite, aren't you? It's like the total opposite of that. Well, I'm still like a bad man. Still a bad man. Still a bad man. Still not a bad man. He's a bad man still, baby. But I'm just a married bad. I'm just a married, committed bad man. You're my bad man. I'm your bad man, yeah. Yes, my bad man. I touched a boob then. Oh gosh, this live's getting crazy. Anyway, we need to be like up to date with these comments, like, because we were so behind with the comments. We don't know what people are saying. Like, oh, Elaine says, oh, I think there's a boy in there somewhere. Don't give up yet. The point. There's a boy. Okay, Elaine, I see you, Elaine. Oh. Okay. I would love to have a boy, but the thing is, I've accepted now. If it's not meant to be, it's not meant to be. I've accepted that. I've come to terms with that. But I know. A few people have said that though. Okay, wait. We've got the Daily Davis in the house. Paul is just fallen asleep. Paul, wake up, Paul. What's going on? Come on, Paul. What's going on? My Bristolian brother. You know. Where you at, Paul? Hey, Nicole. Oh, Holly King. Oh, Sharon, super hottie in the video from your early days. She could have been a Janet Jackson video, no doubt. Oh, thank you. I did like Janet Jackson actually as well. Janet Jackson was paying. Thank you, Shanae. You should model clothing line. I think so too. Thank you. Hoodrich. Yes. Shout out Hoodrich. Everyone tag Hoodrich. What? For the kingdom, Jordan Peterson is brilliant mind. Yes. I absolutely love him. He's literally helped me so much as well. Sony said, Sharon, you're lucky to have a man like Tommy. Life's not fair. Thank you, Sonny. Thank you. Why is life not fair? Ingrid says, Sharon does her farts on the sky and then I'm weak. Sharon does her fart. Oh, in the sky. Because I said my farts are like rainbows and air. Yeah, but bro, you're on cap. Tommy does a great American accent. What American accent do you guys want to hear? Okay, let's go down to the bottom of the comments. Comment now. You want to hear what? First of all, Janae says, sing Daddy's Home. Daddy's home. I'll sing. Daddy's home. Daddy's home. Ear. Wendy says, Sharon, do you like it in England? I do like certain parts of it, but I think I'm getting to that point of not liking it because of the weather. Mainly because of the weather. What? Not because of you. What do you want to say?
What? England's rubbish, man.
Yeah.
England's rubbish.
It's not. The thing is, like, I'm grateful for this country. I'm grateful to be living here. It's an amazing country, but there's a lot more to see as well.
Definitely. And I think, like, especially from just thinking, like, when I was younger, or maybe what everyone thinks, like, you look at England, you think, oh, England's amazing. It's got so much great things, but just the work-life balance is just out of sync. It just feels like you're just constantly working and things are just going up. And I guess it's everywhere, really. And
it is. It's not just here.
It is everywhere, yeah. But I think maybe weather just doesn't inspire. I know it seems like something so trivial with the weather, but it does help a lot.
That is it. In the UK, the only complaint is the weather.
Yeah, that is it for me. So no, I do like it at the moment because I've got friends here. But I'm happy to move. I'm an adventurous person. I would move anywhere. If Tommy right now says, you know, I'm selling my business off and let's move to wherever, I would go. I'm adventurous like that.
So let's move to I don't know, Paris. Let's see.
I would.
Okay.
I would actually. Okay. England has great weather for sure. Great weather, not great weather. Okay.
It's not bad at this time of year. Brooklyn is amazing. Patrick Stewart's moved here when he came. His current wife was.
Okay.
I don't know, Brooklyn, man. Brooklyn is. I'd love to go back to Brooklyn, but weather at this time of year.
It's a lot.
It's a lot. It's a lot.
Okay, let's have a look at the comments. Oh, what that? I mean, I don't know what to say to that.
No, allow that one.
Sorry, there's just a comment that on there that we might not read. It's a bit odd. Very odd.
Yeah, we won't entertain that.
Tommy, do a video of you cooking. That would be a great way, man.
So we have quite a few videos where I cook in it.
Okay.
I couldn't like name off the top of my head which ones they are, but
yeah,
check them out. Just check out our videos, guys.
Yeah, Tommy does most of the cooking in this house, and I do the cleaning, and that works for us. And you, Bridget says your channel seems to be growing quite a lot. I think that you guys will get to a point where you will indeed be full-time YouTubers.
Oh, thank you, Bridget. Thank you.
I hope so.
Thank you.
So vacation is great in the US, but living here isn't all that. I'm looking at how I can leave here and move to the continent. You don't want your smart little girl having to go to school in Florida. So VM, I agree with you. And I always say this to Tommy, if we do move to America, I will definitely homeschool the kids. That's one thing I don't think I could let them go to a public school. So it would have to be homeschool.
I think the grass isn't always green on the other side. That's the thing.
No.
It's like you always want things that you don't have.
Yeah.
But like, you know, when you get to the other side, it's like the grass isn't always greener. Like the grass may not be always greener here.
That's true.
But
that is very true. So Janae says, fave podcasts. So my favorite podcast is Diary of a CEO by Stephen Bartlett. If you haven't checked it out, check it out. What about yours?
I don't know who Stephen Bartlett is.
Stephen Bartlett, the mixtures guy, the one that was a
billionaire
and sold his company.
Yes. Okay.
You know him.
Podcasts. It's got to be the coolest podcast in the world, No Jumper.
Oh, yeah. No.
That is a podcast / YouTube channel.
What's that one with Joe Budden? I've never watched it though.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Joe Budden's a good podcast. Yeah. I quite like Drink Champs.
Oh, do you know what? I can't watch Drink Champs anymore after DMX went on it. I just feel like with Drink Champs, they get people out of their character. Like, especially with DMX, when he went on Drink Champs and he was not drinking and they kind of coerced him into drinking.
Oh, really? I didn't see that.
Yeah, he was drinking.
Oh, okay.
And obviously he wasn't really on the drinking height. And then what was it, a few weeks later or a month later?
Oh, you think so? You think they like reignited?
I'm not saying that, but you just wonder whether that could have spiraled him out of control. But there's obviously so many other conspiracies of how he died. But we won't get into that. And then obviously with the Kanye West thing, he went on there and they got him smoking.
So
But he's supposed to be Christian, and they know this, and they kind of
but you can't put that on them.
No, I'm not putting it on them, but I'm just saying, as if I was someone's friend and they said, oh, I'm trying not to eat meat or whatever, I wouldn't then come there like, oh, look at the steak, and that's their weakness. I would try and say like, oh, shall we make something vegetarian or pescatarian?
But at the same time, if you're going to go on Drink Champs, it's called Drink Champs. So obviously,
that's true.
Is what it is, bro.
It is what it is. But I just feel like just seeing those two, they kind of playing on people's weaknesses and kind of like saying, yeah, go in.
But it is Drink Champs. It's like, you go on it, you're going to expect to drink alcohol. Surely.
Yeah, but not all of them drink. Do they? I don't know. I don't know. I don't watch it like that anyway.
No, I don't watch it like that, to be honest. I just watch little clips of it, but
yeah,
I do quite enjoy the little clips I see here and there.
Sonny Benky says, does Sharon have a brother? Yeah, I've got 3 brothers. They
don't like.
Oh, they do. Don't be silly. Sonny, if you need help with any assistance, always do. Get a babysitter. My trust issues are not set up like that, unfortunately. Close friend, yeah, no, my sister does help us with the babysitting now and again, but she's a nurse, so nurses work crazy hours, super busy, and she works night shifts, so we can't really get her to do that a lot because she needs her sleep. Maternity leave, yeah, we do get like about, what is it,
9 months, I think.
Yeah, 9 months of maternity leave here.
In the US, celebrities punch the camera so people take their pictures and publish in their rags. If we get arrested, no one's sitting by it.
I guess because they know that the paparazzi are kind of taunting them as well. So the paparazzi probably are expecting it. Again, expected to be punched by the celebrity. So, yeah.
Yeah, I get it. Tommy reminds me of Chet Hanks. Yeah, a lot of people say that. I don't know. What do you think?
I don't know Chet Hanks.
It's Tom Hanks' son. A lot of people say that I look like him.
Yes. I think you kind of do. Actually.
I don't know. I'm not. I think it's just because I'm white and I've got the tattoos. Yeah,
but you kind of do that.
Okay.
Yeah.
But I'm not as crazy as he is. I'm a little bit more down to earth, a little bit more. Yeah, a lot of people say that.
Yeah. Stephanie says, I love the Grimwade family, the Curly Coopers, Young Lady Business, Hyla Lux, and the Mazzale. I never know how to say their name, the Mazzale family. I like the Mazzale family as well.
Okay. So I only actually know the Grimwade family out of that lot.
You know the Curly Coopers? No, you don't. You don't watch the Curly Coopers now.
To be honest, guys, with YouTube families, I'm a little bit. I don't watch too much YouTube families. I probably should because it's like I should watch a little bit more within our niche.
Yeah. And Anthony says, Sharon, have you ever watched The Diary of a Mad Black Woman? No, I've never watched it actually. I did see actually on Netflix, they have recently put it on there. I might watch it, maybe. I'm not sure. What are your thoughts on it, Anthony, actually? And then when I watch it, I'll see what I think. Okay.
Hey mate, Sharon, Tommy, we love you. You're like family to us. We
go.
love you. From Somerville, Massachusetts. Say hi to Aurora.
Oh, Andrea,
Thank you, Andrea. Appreciate that.
You're
Andrea.
like family to us.
You guys, you're all our extended family,
honestly,
guys.
Yeah, we literally feel like you guys are part of our family, and it's just crazy. Like even talking here, it just feels like natural.
We love you guys. We honestly, we love you guys.
Definitely. And we just thank you so much for your support and your kind words and all of that. It just means a lot to us. And yeah, someone says, Sharon, when's your birthday? My birthday is 28th of April. The 28th, very soon.
You're going to be like nearly 40 as well.
Well, I've got a few years, babe. 34. 6 more years. 6 more years to go. So yeah, that's my birthday, guys. I don't even know what to do for my birthday. Like since becoming a mom, I feel like what I want to do on my birthday is spend time by myself. So get Tommy to have the kids and I have the day.
So get me out of here, is what we're saying.
Yeah. Just to go and just go by myself, go shopping by myself. I think I did that on my 30th, wasn't it?
Yeah.
When he had Aurora. And I just went out and I just shopped by myself. Just because, sometimes when you're in mom mode, you're still constantly worrying about, oh, is baby eaten? Is everything okay? Is everything in order? Whereas if you just go by yourself, it's just you and the air and the big wide world.
The big bag.
Sounds like Porky Pig. Is it Porky Pig?
Yeah, the big bag.
Yeah. That's what I'd like to do.
Okay, so Stephanie Ivy, Sugar Ivy saying, hey, y'all, from Sacramento, California, a fairly new subscriber, and I love you, DMO World. Many blessings and prayer to you all. You're all beautiful. Thank you, Stephanie. And shout out to Sacramento, California as well. Hey, there's a lot of sunshine there.
Yeah. So you should have a party. Ooh. Yes. Party. I do think about having a party, but it's the organization, finding venues, and all that kind of stuff. That's what I think that's what I stress about, isn't it?
Yeah.
I'm quite stressed. I'm quite a stressy person. Like when it comes to planning things, I want things to be right and perfect. And
I wouldn't put it this way. I wouldn't tell her. If I'm going to throw a party, I'm not going to tell her.
Yeah, because I'll change it. I'll just change everything.
Yeah.
I'll probably say no. Oh, you haven't invited this person. What about this person? And I just always ruin everything.
Yeah, you do.
I do. No, I'm sorry.
If she gets involved.
But the thing is, when he plans something, I always know that he's planning it. I just know. He just has this aura about him. I can just sense that something's not right.
I can't lie.
No, you can't.
I can't keep a secret.
Yeah. Oh, Tommy, they have opened a great new taco shop recently in Woolwich.
Woolwich. Okay.
Mm. Oh, okay, you shouldn't have said that because he's going to make us drive there.
But can you drive? Is it a drive-through though? I want drive-through tacos.
But because you're just lazy to just step out and walk a few steps.
Yeah, but drive-through tacos. Think about it. That is a luxury. That's a privilege that we don't have here.
Yeah, I guess so. I guess so.
Hey, from Dallas, Texas. Hey, Sandra.
Oh, Sandra Simpkins, your birthday's on the April 27th. Oh, almost birthday twins. Love it. So Lillian Sigwa says, I love Sharon and I relate with her every time I watch your vlogs. Oh, nice. That's nice to hear. So just going through the sorry,
there's a couple we're just gonna like.
There's just a yeah. If you guys go through the comments, you'll see this comment down. Just like no, it's a little bit strange. There's a few strange comments. So Janae says, "What are your weird hobbies?"
Probably watching YouTube, to be honest.
I don't think that's weird. That's not really weird.
But do you not find that when you watch YouTube, so you're like watching some like really boring stuff that do you not find that?
No, because whatever I watch on YouTube, I find it entertaining.
Okay.
Even if it's boring, I find it entertaining.
Okay, so weird hobbies. Go on.
Weird hobby. Decluttering. Is that weird?
No, that's not weird. I like decluttering as well.
Yeah, I think I'd say decluttering. Yeah. Can't think of anything else weird.
A weird hobby. I don't know. Yeah.
No. I guess that maybe that would be yours then.
Yeah, it's I guess watching things on YouTube that's like, yeah, just a bit boring, really. But...
Actually, your weird thing on YouTube, ASMR. Like, relax, bro.
That's what I was thinking. I don't really want to say it. All right, okay, I'm gonna admit it. So on YouTube, like I really love getting a massage, but like
He never gets
I don't ever get a massage. So sometimes I'll watch videos of people getting massages on YouTube, like ASMR massages.
But it's not even like the nice massage. It's like very odd ones. There's this guy who, what does he do? He does these things like,
yeah,
relax, bro. Relax, bro.
There's a guy he's called Çakmak, I think, a Turkish guy. And it, like some of it is weird, and I'm like, oh, what's he doing? But he like kind of flicks people's ears and stuff. But it's just, I don't know, it's like relaxing.
And then he comes to me the next day. He's like, "Oh, does this feel nice?" No, that doesn't feel nice. Like, where are you learning these weird erotic things?
No, it's not. No, it's not erotic. Why would it be erotic, bro?
What? That's what I think. You thought it's like a.
It's not erotic. It's not like. It's not in any way sexual.
That's what. Well, when you come and do it to me, that's what I'm thinking you're trying to do.
No, it's just like, God. It's like, I don't know. It's just like a massage. So like getting a massage.
Okay. So okay.
I don't ever get massages.
Fellas, if you're trying to get your lady, just go. Relax, bro. Relax, bro.
It's relaxing.
That will relax your partner.
Anywho.
Oh, Holly King says that I wish I like to declutter. I'm a pack rat. I need to drink wine to declutter. Okay, just kidding. Yeah, whatever floats your boat. No, I just do because I can't, like, when there's clutter, I can't think and I get stressy.
I'm the same. Like,
so
I quite like decluttering. Like,
yeah, we did a good decluttering last week, and we actually feel good, didn't it? It feels like there's space.
I love going to the tip, the dump, where you like, get rid of stuff and you just like offload a load of
rubbish,
and it's like, yes,
out of my house.
I feel good about that.
Yeah. Caroline says, "Oh, first time catching you live. It's massively helping with treatment nights." Oh, Caroline, that's so nice to hear, and I'm so happy to hear that you're doing well. That
appreciate that, Caroline.
God's continuing, holding you up and healing you.
If we can do anything to help, then
you know where we are.
You know where we are.
You know, my DM's always open, girl. Always there. Yvonne says, "Oh, see, there you go. I love to be by myself for my birthday too. I'm a single mom, so I had to spend it with them for many years. Now that they're teens, I can leave them alone." You see? That's what I'm talking about.
Just relax.
Relax, girl. Relax.
Get a massage. Relax, bro. Relax.
Why don't you open a shop and call it Relax, Bro?
No, I'm not an ear massager.
Okay, an ear massager. Oh, Wolford family. Honestly, Faith, declutter that room. I did Aurora's today. And I just chucked so many toys. She hasn't even noticed that some of the toys are gone, mind. So she might not know. So just do it. When she's in school, though.
Okay, Paula Chin says, "No, the taco is not a drive-through, Tommy. It's a restaurant. Nice, but I hope you can park many places around shopping centre."
It's worth giving a shot. And when you in Woolwich next time.
Yeah, but... Oh, sorry, is that Woolwich?
Yeah.
Is it? Sorry.
Yeah.
Okay.
So Lillian Sigwa says, do y'all go to church with the kids? So I haven't been to church since, what was it? Before the pandemic, just before the pandemic, actually. It's a whole different story and a half that I might go into. Maybe not on my own channel, but haven't been to church in that long. But I have been looking for a church to go to. So no, we don't.
I'll just stay out of that one because, you know,
Tommy doesn't go to church.
It's more Sharon's thing,
Yeah.
The whole, you know,
church thing.
The whole thing.
Yes, and Joan says, if you haven't used it over a year, it's not worth keeping. Definitely give it to the thrift shop for sure. Okay. What do myself?
Okay,
Just
guys,
going back.
we've been live for like nearly 2 hours, so another 10 minutes, guys.
If you have any other last questions, just give us a shout at the bottom and then we'll get back to you. Oh, someone says you should get the kids a kitty cat. Jerry Phillips says. Unfortunately, I'm allergic to cats.
Okay.
So I can't.
I'm gonna get a dog.
No.
American Bully.
No. Because you're at work most of the time and I'll be the one looking after the dog. That's the problem. Isn't it?
Yes, so. All right, we got some racists in the house.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
So Constellation says, could you be a stay-at-home mum? Yes, yeah, definitely. I would love to be a stay-at-home mum for sure. I kind of did it.
I mean, you kind of
am.
Yeah.
I think that is my calling, definitely. I do love being a homemaker, staying at home and, you know, teaching the kids, taking them out, all of that. I did that with Aurora, didn't we? Where I was off work for, the first 4 years of her life, I was at home. And I did enjoy that, to be fair. It does get hard, and it is hard, don't get me wrong, and very challenging at times, but I definitely could be a stay-at-home mum. Okay. Get a dog, guys, male dog, then Tommy can have another man in the house.
Exactly, the wolf problem. That's what I'm saying. That's why. Do you know what I always said that to Sharon as well? I said, like, obviously, I did want a son the second time around. Mm-hmm. Well, both times. It didn't happen. I'm blessed. I'm happy to have a daughter. But I said, if I don't get my son, I'm going to have a male dog.
Really? I don't know. It's really hard. Because I do like dogs. Your dog that you had, Toddy, he is such a good dog that I really like because he was just chilled and he wasn't like a jumpy dog. You know, there's some dogs that are just very hyper and just scratch you all the time. I'm not into that. If it's like a nice, calm dog, I love that. I'm all right with that. Okay. So, okay, yeah, I think we'll be getting off as well, guys. Yeah, thank you for being with us as well, Richard. And have a nice evening as well.
And don't make any more babies.
Woo!
What say you? Probably not tonight.
No.
Get a parrot, it's way easier.
Definitely.
Shout out to
so guys,
Figueroa.
All right, guys, we are definitely going to sign off now because it has been a long night and Mama here needs to go to sleep. And it's been really great, actually. Do you know what? We might need to find out how we're going to do this, you know, how you can get people in. Remember we were saying about that?
Yeah, we'll bring people into the chat as well.
But I don't know how we can do it. We're going to have to find out how to do it. And then we might do that next time, try and get a few people in, and then we can have a chat. Let us know what you think about that. Yeah. Oops. Bear with me. Okay, then.
All right, guys, we appreciate you guys for tuning in.
Sorry, guys, it's just
wait,
crazy.
There's some like
crazy comments.
There's some crazy, weird people out there commenting, but yeah, we see you.
Sorry, that's why I'm just a little bit distracted.
Yeah, we see you.
Yeah, thank you for the love, everyone.
Appreciate all the love, people.
Yeah. No one's said next vlog coming. Oh, yes, that's another. We are a little bit slack on the vlogs at the moment because this week has just been busy with Mr.'s birthday. So hopefully we'll get back on. We've got a few that we need to edit in the pipeline, so those will be coming shortly. So yeah, just be patient with us. We'll bring you some more content next week, definitely, for sure.
We appreciate you guys. We appreciate the love. We'll see you guys in another video very, very soon.
Take care, guys.
Cheers,
mate. And Faith, I'll call you about that StreamYard, and then you can let me know about how to do it. Speak to you later. Bye. Bye. Bye, Josette. Thanks for joining. And thanks, Ewood, for joining. We'll see you. Thank you so much. Bye.